Hello everyone. This, as you've probably guessed from the title, is a little bit of a different video. Garage is empty, but you can see a few bits and pieces there, can't you? Over there and down there. I'm going to unmodify my Mini, Unengine swap it. So, as always, how these things start. The bench is a mess, tools everywhere, and I need to have a tidy up. Get tidied up, bring the Mini to the garage, and then we're going to start pulling it to pieces. There we go. Mini's in the garage. It's a bit tidier. It's not really tidy, but that's my old A-series. There's a shiny, freshly painted subframe there. Time to get the front end removed and the engine out. I decided for this one we'd do something a little bit different. I've got friends who do this sort of voiceover style videos, so I thought I'll give it a go. It looks quite good fun. So I've been thinking about this for a little while. The Vauxhall engine in the Mini is brilliant, but I do miss the A-series a little bit. It's brilliant on the track at Santa Pod with the Vauxhall engine in. It makes it really fun. It's fast. It makes loads of noise. It's great fun. But it's just a race car. It's no fun when you're just driving it, going to work, running around with the kids, whatever. It's no fun. So that's always played on my mind since I'd done the Vauxhall engine swap and wondered whether I should change back at some point. So something came along that motivated me to do so. So I bought another car, another project. Doesn't run yet. Hopefully it will run soon. Fingers crossed the next video that you guys see will be that one up and running. So we're going to get this engine out because of the other car. So I'll explain a little bit more about that. So the other car, it's a Chevrolet Camaro, something I've wanted for a little while. It's a 3.4 V6, which is probably the least fun flavour Camaro you can buy. And I'd like it to be a V8. I can't afford to buy a V8, put it in without something giving. So that led me into thinking about whether I should sell the Mini. Which, do I sell a Mini? I don't really know. I don't know if I can sell a Mini. However, I can't sell it with this Vauxhall engine because it's ludicrous, dangerous, silly, it's crazy. So that made me think, what will I do? Shall I just park it up? But then I can't really afford to do everything all at once. So the decision came along to kind of return the Mini back to a standard Mini to make it easier to sell, because one, I don't want to sell it with a Vauxhall engine in because it's dangerous, and two, it really limits the kind of market that it'll appeal to. It's only me and a few other like-minded silly people that would want to buy it. So with an A-series engine in, it's a Mini, proper Mini still, so it kind of appeals to more people. I think I'm going to go along the lines of putting a steel front back on the car. Just makes more sense really at the moment. So the engine's out. It's I've got to. This made me a bit scared here, trying to support the car without it falling down, but not on the subframe. So I put a couple of pieces of wood under, and as I let the jack down, there was some almighty cracking noises that I thought was the front end falling apart, but it wasn't. It was just a piece of wood, just cracking slightly and almost snapping. So that front subframe is the one I kind of made to fit the Vauxhall engine. Well, things have progressed quite well, haven't they? You can see it's all stripped down. Hopefully the time lapse I've got going worked. So I'll show you. So as you can see, engine and gearbox is out of the car and the subframe. So now I need to fit this subframe to the car and start swapping over my suspension and whatnot so I can move the car around. So what do you guys think of engine swaps? I really like them in all sorts of cars, especially Minis, because Minis are so versatile for that sort of thing. I wouldn't want to do one in a steel front because I think that would be a little bit hard for me. I like the flexibility of being able to remove the whole front end and you can work around the whole engine. An engine like that Vauxhall one, it needs a timing belt change every 4 years, so that's going to be taking a whole lot out if you can't unbolt the front end. However, if you've got an A-series in your Mini, I do like a steel front, although I've always had a fiberglass front on this one. I think I will be swapping back to a steel front because it just makes sense really, doesn't it? So what do I do with the engine and subframe and all the bits and pieces that I've removed? I've got custom drive shafts, wiring loom, all sorts. The wiring loom's a little bit of an odd one because it'll only fit this engine configuration. A normal Z16XE is fly-by-wire, so this loom I've got now won't fit because I've made the custom plenum chamber for cable throttle. So maybe I sell it all as a package. Do I sell the ECU with it or do I save that for future projects? I don't know, I'm not really sure at the moment. Or do I save it all and build another Mini with a Vauxhall engine? Everything's possible, isn't it? I don't really know what to do at the moment. However, I may sell it all as a job lot, as a kind of kit of engine conversion kit. It's got to be worth a reasonable bit of money, hasn't it, I think? Just to help somebody else out. Somebody might want to do what I've done and take it further. That's the front subframe all fitted. That's the old engine out. Look at that. Suspension fitted. Just got to tidy up all the wiring on the bulkhead. And then maybe I can chuck the engine in. Nearly there, aren't we? I need to get a few bits still. I'm missing a gear selector. I want to reinstate the inner wings and put a metal front on it. Just tidy it up to a proper Mini again. I've been quite a Vauxhall fan for many years. I've played around with all sorts of old Vauxhalls, Cavaliers, Calibras, Corsas. Not really old ones, but 90s old. 90s cars are the best ones. And I think they are a lot better. Certainly the stuff up to the mid 2000s are a lot better than what people really give them credit for. I think they're really great fun stuff. I think Vauxhall made a lot of good things in a time where, certainly in the late 80s and 90s, where Ford were churning out not a lot of good stuff. So yeah, I really like some of the old Vauxhall stuff. I don't think I'd have enjoyed doing a Honda swap quite as much as I have done this Vauxhall one. And there it is, the old A-series refitted. That was fun. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Got a fair bit of ancillary work to do with all the wiring still and plumbing and bits and pieces, but got a bit of shopping to do for brake components. But the engine's in. Need to find a few bits that I don't know where I've put, if I've still got. That'll do for this one today. It's been a little bit different. I've tried a little bit different style with this one. A little bit of the voiceover and the time lapse. See how that goes. So, Vauxhall engine out, Mini engine back in. See you again soon.